His name was Goliath, a giant almost 10 feet tall. He wore armor of bronze and carried a huge spear, and he shouted a challenge to the men of Israel every day.
I defy the armies of Israel. Send me a man so we can fight.
What will be done for the man who kills this Philistine, who's put shame on all of Israel? Who is this heathen that he can insult the armies of the living God?
Eliab, David's oldest brother, became angry when he heard David speaking so bravely and scolded him harshly. But when some others heard what David had said, they reported it to Saul. King Saul was overjoyed to learn that someone had been found to fight the champion of the Philistines, until he saw who he was, a mere youth, a simple shepherd dressed for the pasture rather than the battlefield. But David spoke confidently to the king.
No one need be afraid. I will fight this Philistine.
You cannot fight the giant. You are but a youth, and he has been a warrior from his youth.
I take care of my father's sheep. And once when a bear came, took a lamb from the flock, I went after him, struck him down and snatched the lamb from his mouth. Once when a lion came, I caught him and killed him too. I killed both the lion and the bear. And this Philistine shall be as one of them, because he has insulted the armies of the living God. The Lord who saved me from the lion and the bear will save me from this Philistine.
Go, and the Lord be with you.
Because of David's great faith in God, the king no longer tried to hold him back. But Saul had little hope, especially when David refused to wear the king's armor. David went and picked out 5 smooth stones from a brook and put them in his shepherd's bag. Then, with his staff in one hand and his sling in the other, he approached the Philistine giant. Goliath had shouted his challenge at the Israelites for many days and had received no answer. Now, suddenly, he saw a challenger coming. But what a challenger! A mere youth, seemingly unarmed with nothing but a staff in his hand. And Goliath made fun of him.
Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks? Come to me and I shall feed your body to the birds and animals.
You come to me with sword, spear, and javelin. I come to you in the name of the Lord, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you've insulted. Today the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and the whole world will know that Israel has a God.
David spoke with such confidence that for a moment, Goliath hesitated. But when he looked again and saw how small and defenseless this young shepherd really was, the giant was sure of victory. So the mighty champion of the Philistines came forward to fight the small young man. Then David took one of the stones from his bag and placed it in his sling. Unaware of David's intention, Goliath came closer. But by then, David was already swinging his slingshot, and the stone from it struck the giant on the forehead. Then David ran and stood over the stricken giant lying on the ground, after which he picked up Goliath's huge sword. With great effort, he raised the heavy sword with both hands and brought it down with all his might, killing the Philistine giant. When the Philistines saw that their champion was dead, they ran away, and the men of Israel started to shout and pursued the Philistines and won a great victory.